Let me surprise you guys, eh? Who has ever seen purple sweet potatoes? Who has ever seen them? I'm making an omelette which has tomatoes in it. I just folded the omelette right now. But, I mean, these sweet potatoes are just the sweetest you will ever taste in your life. Oops, I even burnt this thing going to try and get you the picture of this thing. But I'm just like heating them up. I'm not frying them or anything, just heating them with a bit of butter. But I am telling you, they are so delicious. You'd imagine that their skin is purple, but they're not actually. So good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is Monday. And I woke up early as usual. Even if I went to bed a bit late, I still woke up very early. Oh my God, by 4 o'clock I was up. And I've made my tea already, my ginger tea here. And I've also made some fruits, which I've already started eating. Yeah. This is my colorful breakfast. I mean, this is some of the things that you can never, ever replace about Africa. This is Africa. This is Kenya. Look at that beautiful, sweet potato. Look at it. One thing we don't realize, guys, is that Africa is so rich. Look at the outside of this. It just looks like a regular white potato, but the inside, look at the colors. It looks like a tree trunk. Yeah? It looks like a tree. Why does it have those circles? I mean, look at that. It's violet. And then the taste is just on another level. I am in food paradise. Absolutely. Africa, Kenya is food paradise. Food paradise. Yeah? And this is what we miss as Africans. For those people who don't understand why it is that Africans miss Africa, this is why. Variety, variety, variety. Today I'm overcooking a lot of things, but anyway, it's okay. It's not burnt. But, the variety of our diet, just look at this. I just wonder what kind of nutrients this are. You know the way they tell us to have blueberries and all this? Well, in Africa, we don't have to have blueberries. Have blue sweet potatoes. How about that? Have purple sweet potatoes instead. Why do you have to have blueberries? When you have blueberries, why? Because of the color, right? Well, here's another one. I mean, this is crazy. Now, this is what I call eating a real proper meal, colorful meal. Good morning, everybody. It is Monday morning, and I was just showing you the food that I was cooking. These are sweet potatoes right here, purple. They just taste of sugar, literally. They're so tasty. Very nice. Very, very nice. So let's eat together. Slightly overcooked omelette. Yeah. Looks very yellow. These are yellow yolk eggs. Very nice food, guys. And here I have a fruit salad which I started but didn't finish. I woke up in the morning totally famished, very hungry. It tastes so good. Guys, even breakfast at home tastes good. I remember my son comes from the US and he always tells me, Mom, even the eggs are tasting better. So good. Everything has a slightly stronger taste here. That's basically it. Everything is slightly stronger. I think it's because of the foods that are being, or maybe the soil. I don't know. Like for example, these particular sweet potatoes are grown organically by my friend Jane. She has a farm where she grows them. She said she harvested 3 sacks. Was it 7 sacks or? I think she said she's harvested about 7 sacks. Mm? This is the alternative to bread. I know this purple color means that the food is very rich. It's so sweet. It's so nice. No gluten. Gluten-free eating. Of course, with my tea. Yeah. So I want to encourage you guys to come to Kenya. This morning, I want to encourage you to come to Kenya. Come, travel. Come to Kenya. I can't guarantee that you're going to get all this in Tanzania or Uganda or any other country. I can't. I can only tell you can get this for sure in Kenya. Of course, all the countries have a lot to offer. But for me, as a Kenyan, I'm promoting my own country. Sorry, I can't even stop to talk to you because of how tasty the food is. Thank you, dear God, for this food that you've put in front of me. Thank you for the harvest. Thank you for all the people who work so hard to grow this food. Thank you, Jane, my best friend, my great friend here. Thank you, Jenny. Mm. Mm. So lovely. I made that egg with a little black pepper and tomatoes and salt. Nothing else. I didn't put anything else in it. It's so tasty, I'm telling you. Okay. I normally don't usually have a big breakfast, but I think I should be having a proper breakfast. This is protein, carbohydrates, starch, actually, protein and starch, vitamin B as well in the eggs. hmm I wish you would come and cook for you like this, guys. I'll cook this for you. Mm-mm. This is heaven. I've been transported to heaven. This is Fia, my friend Fia. hmm This is food heaven now. Proper. This you don't get from the supermarket, you get from the farms. Mm. You know, there's a difference between these sweet potatoes from my friend's farm, these purple ones, and the ones that I bought. The ones I bought in the supermarket, I'll show you. I'll show you in a bit. You see this? This is from my friend's super farm, right? And this is the one I boiled from the supermarket. This one, it's red. This one is white on the outside, but this is red on the outside and white on the inside. You see, these are the two types of sweet potatoes that we have. And there's another one which is orangish yellow. So now this is a kind of variety. It's the same plant, it's still a sweet potato. This one is very sweet. This one can be sweet, but it wasn't that sweet. But the way to make them sweet is actually to keep them out. Keep them for a while, let them like kind of, let the water kind of like evaporate from them, let them get a bit more dry, then they get sweeter. Of course, the sugar is concentrated. These ones you don't have to bother. They're just the way they look. Beautiful and absolutely brilliant, Just amazing. It's just so super amazing. Aren't you guys just amazed? Yeah? Sweet potatoes. Both sweet potatoes. Red type with white inside. I could say, what color is this? It's kind of like grayish with purple. Many Kenyans don't even know these sweet potatoes. They don't know them. Uh-uh. They're grown in Kakamega. They're also grown in Ukambani and now in Kajiado. Let me finish eating because hey, this food is too nice. Sorry. Last night I tried to sleep early, but my mom was in a my mom was in a in pain. In fact, I want to rush over there and check on her right now. Mm, I know she has a lot of pain in her legs. I won't allow it to continue beyond today. She's now going to go see a doctor. Mm, my brother is a doctor and he's around, but doctors are not supposed to treat their own family members really. But he has done a really good job of managing her, doing the best he can, and he saved us a lot of money that way. Yeah, but mm, now when you need a lab and all that, because if her knee continues to swell the way it is, I read about it. It talked about the fact that with the elderly, you have to be very careful because the skin can crack. And when it does crack, it gets infected. Yeah. So she'll probably need intravenous antibiotics, which might mean a hospital stay. One knee was bad and night's healed. Now the other knee has taken over, night's bad. We say we want to live long lives, but are you ready? Are you ready to suffer? It's painful. Very, very hard. Now that I finished eating, I can be civil and talk to you. Mm, the day is beautiful. It's sunny, very sunny outside. The sun is coming right through. Mm, I'm just missing my monkeys. I don't see them anywhere here. They're not coming. I really miss them. You've seen them in my previous videos, guys. Yeah, my monkeys. They're not mine, of course. Wild monkeys, but they come to visit me. They used to wake me up at 5 a.m. in the morning and run all over my roof. I guess they've been taught manners since I've left. I'll have those fruits later because I can't handle it now. So, guys, I want to encourage you to make a trip. Make a trip to Kenya because I'm going to get into the space of tourism, God willing, everything going according to plan. I really want to get into this space. Why? Because I really love to host you people. I want to host you guys. You saw the video that I did talking about the fact that I'm a hospitality person. Yeah. I can even give you my cottage here to come and stay. It's a lovely little cottage. You can come and stay here and I'll charge you a reasonable fee here. Also, we can book you in with other people, other Kenyans who have Airbnbs all over. And that is what I want to work on now. I'm going to start making a list of them. And then I'm going to start managing some. The ones that I manage are the ones I'm going to promote first, obviously, because I want to know what I'm selling. I want to know that I'm selling a quality product. I don't want you guys getting into rented accommodation, short term accommodation, which doesn't have things working. There are accommodations I have been in this Nairobi, where they say they promise internet access, I don't know, all the TV channels. And when you get in, TV channels are not working, internet access is not working. Yeah, then they give you, I don't know what password, then they tell you, oh, sorry, the signal is weak. No, 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 no. No, that's not good enough. If you're charging people to use your facility and you're promising them a certain standard of service, then you better deliver. Another very, very, very big thing, a friend of mine came from Australia. Was it last year? And her cousin booked her into an Airbnb somewhere on Gong Road, somewhere very convenient, nicely located next to a supermarket in a right, like perfect location. But let her sleep the first night. What did she find? Bed bugs. She found bed bugs, man. I was like, what? I've been really lucky to be spared these bed bugs, and I've traveled a lot around the world. I've never been found bed bugs. Touch wood, touch, touch wood. I pray I will never find bed bugs because I'm so scared of them. Bed bugs are so dangerous because they can harden your arteries. It happened to my brother. He told me about that. It can harden your arteries if you go and you sleep in a bed with bed bugs. Whatever it is that they do to you, they can make you even get high blood pressure. They're very bad. So, what I want to do is make sure that anywhere that I give out, I have seen it, I have checked that there's no bed bugs, laundry is clean, place is fumigated, clean, aired out, and as much as possible sterilized. It's very important because I've been running my apartment in Mombasa. and doing that kind of thing, but in a very informal manner. And also because it's a place I used to live, so it really doesn't, just a few days a year, that's when it was vacant. But in this particular case, I don't even want to necessarily run my own Airbnbs. I can run Airbnbs that belong to people who are not in the country. If you're out of the country and you have an Airbnb somewhere and you want me to run it for you, wherever it is in this country, no worries. I will look for some people who can help me to manage that place. And it includes things like photography, advertising, messaging, also maintenance, things like making sure that the electricity is working, that kind of stuff. So that's going to be my side hustle. Yeah, and I'm really looking forward to start. I'm talking about it more and more, and because I've decided that if I talk about it, I will commit to it. Of course, as with anything, any new business venture is very frightening. And everybody thinks that they can get into it. You get an idea, you think that you can jump on it. If you think you can jump on it wherever you are, go for it. But remember that I evaluated myself, I assessed who I am. Hospitality is for a certain type of people who like people, a certain type of people who doesn't mind to be disturbed in the middle of the night, to be called with a complaint, a silly complaint like the toilet is, leaking, or the dustbin. I don't know what happened to the dustbin. I got that kind of call one time in Mombasa. In the middle of the night, somebody was complaining about a dustbin. I couldn't believe it. But on my way back, I passed through the shopping center and brought a brand new bin. And they were so happy. Yeah. And they paid me so well. So that's the issue, that if somebody is paying you for a service, give it to them with a smile. Yeah. Always, customer is always right. Again, when it comes to accommodation, service accommodation, sometimes it's better for your unit to remain empty than for you to get the wrong type of client in there. Yeah. And sometimes the wrong kind of clients are the ones who really like to negotiate your prices. Try to be fair with your pricing, but on the other hand, don't go so down that you undercut other people thinking that you're going to get a better deal, because it doesn't work. It doesn't work for rental cars, and it doesn't work for service accommodation. Yeah, it doesn't. So that's my little chat with you this morning as I finish my tea. This tea is so lovely, delicious. Everything just tastes good here. Ginger tea. I wish I could show it to you. Maybe I can. I don't know. Yeah, show you like that. Yeah, that's my tea there. Yeah. I'm going to go to town actually to go and collect my driving license. They call it New Generation ID, which is a digital ID, literally. You take your biometric data, which is your fingerprints and your eye, whatever, and all that. So I'm going to go and get my new generation license, although I've had my driving license for many years. I've renewed it, but I have to go to town today and collect that license. So that would be a new video. That would be a new vlog. I just wanted to kind of wind up yesterday's video with the morning breakfast. And then the next video is going to show now my trip to town and what I experienced at the GPO there with Huduma Center, where I'm going to go and collect my ID. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to it, by the way. They usually tell you, don't tell people when you're traveling, don't tell people, blah, blah, blah. But I don't know. I believe I'm a child of God. I don't know where that's going to take me. I believe I'm a child of the Most High. And I believe that I will be, yes, there may be some negative energies around me, but I also know that the positives always outweigh the negatives. I believe that. And because I come with a pure heart, to try to chat with you and also to share my information, to share my lifestyle, to share my life, I can't not show you what I'm up to. It's only there's some things, of course, which I have to minimize. Of course, I have my limits, my boundaries, especially family-wise. I do have my boundaries. But in terms of life generally, how else would you experience life? I know myself how much I benefit from watching other people do their thing in the country. I learn a lot, not necessarily even from what they say, but even from the environment, from what I see around. Yeah. So you're wondering probably why I'm wearing this sweater, because in Nairobi it can get chilly in the morning. Yeah, especially very early. Yeah, so on that note, I want to thank you so much for your time, guys, and thank you for enjoying breakfast with me. Welcome to Kenya. Karibu Kenya. Karibu Kenya. I'm looking forward to hosting you. When you come to Kenya, make sure that if you are planning to travel to Kenya, make sure that you have people lined up for you right from the airport to receive you at the airport, to take you to your accommodation, that they have planned your trips for you, or that you at least have a driver and a car that you trust. Because we are in a situation in this country where, the cost of living is really high. We have a cost of living crisis. So during such periods, we know that, of course, crime rates can also be high, like in many countries, not just Kenya, it's all over the world. But we also have a bit of tensions, and we need to know, which sides of towns to avoid certain days. But that should not discourage you from coming. It should not discourage you, because really all they do is that we get a lot of publicity as a small country. We get a lot of publicity about negative things, and they get blown out of proportion compared to the kinds of things that we hear about happening in places like the US and even the UK. Knife crime, gun crime, where we have mass things happening over there. We don't have that happening here. We don't. So it's relatively safe. Relatively safe. Pretty safe. So you just have to know what times to be out, what times to be in, and what to say, what to do, what not to flash, those kinds of things. Yeah. Otherwise, Kenyans are very hospitable and very good people to be around. So have a good one, guys, and take care. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, thank you so much for watching, and